Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Or welcome if it's your first time here. I believe I am the Eagle fan, and I have been just reacting to some amazing music. It's just amazing as to, I know I used that word twice in a matter of seconds. I love where I've gotten to. The amount of music I've heard, the styles, the artists, and it just keeps expanding. This isn't an expansion today. This is a continuation of someone. This is Tarja, the Trace Outlives. Very curious. Keeping my fingers crossed, hoping this one can get out. If you see it, then you know it did. If not, doesn't make much sense in me saying this, but I am hoping. I've seen Tarja live. Amazing artist, great voice. And I'll admit, it took me a little while to get used to her. When I first came across her, I had discovered Nightwish, but I had discovered Nightwish with Floor. And then I saw some of their older stuff. Initially, I preferred Floor. And I am not going to compare the two to say who I prefer or don't prefer now. But I have definitely come to appreciate Tarja. She has a great voice. It's not what I normally would have expected or heard or even liked when I was younger, because I was just one of those people, one of those gatekeepers. That's not metal. Bah. What's more important is that's music. And I really appreciate her talent and her ability. So, while it's not technically a finished Friday, let's see if I remember this correctly. Tervetuloa takaisin. Welcome back. This is, I guess, finished Saturday. Who knows? But Kitos for joining me, and let's check out some Tarja. If you get a chance to see her live, do it. She has an amazing voice. And I'm losing track of what I'm doing. There we go. Let's go. Okay, there will be a second pause in here. It's a long enough video to get two pauses in. Apologize. Think this will work. I like it. I didn't know what to expect. No idea. I wasn't sure if this was actually going to be a music video or if this was going to be a. I know it says Yes, I know it says official video, but sometimes official videos can be live. I was kind of hoping it was going to be live, but I like the video too. Sounds good. It's good to hear a studio version as well, but she is one of those singers that you really like to hear live. It's it's such an amazing difference between. I go back to amazing again. People must think I get some kind of a kickback for using that word. Anyway, it's amazing. It's great to see the difference between now and the music I grew up with in terms of the abilities. I grew up and there were some amazing bands. There were some great bands. There were some really great live bands, but there were also so many studio creations back then that if you saw them live, if it wasn't for the fact that it was blaring your eardrums out, you would have noticed in most cases that those lead singers were not good. Many were picked because of their look, not their voice. Their look and their style, more so than their voice. And what I've loved now is finding so much music where it's the vocal abilities that are carrying it. It's the musical abilities that are carrying it. It's not, oh, these are hot people. Let's dance them around in front of a camera. No. There's so much more substance. You just have to look for it. Mr. Complaining Boomer out there looking to a very specific one. I'm not going to mention any names. But anyway. So, yes, rock and roll and metal is not dying. Let's keep going. It is, much like the world around us, evolving.
Where the nameless trade their hours away. I have been a stranger in an empty show that others play. And automatic gathers, weary watchers turn their eyes disgraced. Neon keeps dancing when my wounded past is being erased. With hearts as snow consumes the love we gave. The pain will heal the shame. There's nowhere to go. I want you to know the seeds of your prayers won't ever grow. I live everywhere that Trace Outlives and seen by you danced with a fate, no mercy controlled. We live with the truth to have it
Okay, I am going to go back there. I absolutely love the way they put that timing in there. Just the beat hitting, just as the bus went in front of her, so you lost view of her. I am really digging this. This is awesome. Oh, wow, I didn't say that other word. Don't make it a drinking game, boys and girls. I'm liking this. Let's watch the rest.
There's nowhere to go. I want you to know the seeds of your prayers won't ever grow. I will a trace of leaves unseen by you. There's nowhere to go. I want you to know the seeds of your prayers won't ever grow. I will a trace of leaves unseen by
Very well done, Tarja. I like that. That was nice. I'm gonna dive a little bit more into the lyrics. From what I was picking up, seems like a song about memories outliving the experience and always staying with us, reminding us memories can, and hopefully I'm correct on this. It's hard for me sometimes to pick up the lyrics while I'm just listening to it the first time, because a lot of times first time I'm listening to just the audio and how the sound makes me feel, many times more so than the lyrics. I try to pick up on the lyrics, but what I picked up on here, there's almost a regret, and also from what I can see in the video as well, it's almost basically saying that with all of us, we're going to live on in memories of people and places and things that we've seen in the past that may never return to that expectation again. Huh. I'm getting deep about this. I'm sorry. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the song? What do you think about the video? What do you think about Tarja? What other ideas, suggestions might you have? I do appreciate any and all of them. I'm still struggling here, so I apologize. I won't lie, there's a little mental struggle still going on here within me that I am trying to fight through, and I really want to get these channels up and running well. So stay with me. Let's see where I go with this. I've got 3 videos lined up that I'm going to be taping tomorrow for my original EagleFan Speaks set of videos. Hopefully I can get them out by the end of this week. That would be nice. and more music reactions on here. I'll give you a little peek behind the curtain. I have some Saltatio Mortis. I have a few from IU coming up. Maybe a little Chiquita. Maybe a little Hagane. Found something called Tadpole. I have no idea what that is, why I saved it, but it's there. Many of these things coming up over the next several videos. So keep an eye out. I think I'm going to go with a couple from IU coming up next. Or I might do an IU and Saltatio Mortis next. That way it's not consecutive of the same. I try not to do that, but at least keep a little variation in there for everybody. A little variety. Spice of life. You know, that's why you don't eat the same meal day in and day out. Although as a kid I always would have wanted to. There were always that thing of, well, if I like this the most, why would I want to have anything else? Because after a while, you won't like that the most. You'll be very, very tired of that. So, same thing goes with music, even, to be honest with you. I know, especially growing up, there were, it was a different time back then. I didn't have YouTube to jump on and create playlists that were so various and just touched on so many different types of music. Back then, it was more you get a couple of cassettes and you listen to them over and over and over again until you borrow some others from friends and such. The problem is, after a while, you kind of get tired of it. Okay, I've heard that one a billion times, and I think, yeah, I know I'm talking too much here, but I think back to Queensryche, their album Empire. I loved that album. I had the cassette. I listened to it over and over and over and over. I knew that album front to back. And then a couple decades went by. I had not listened to it. I may have heard a few songs here and there from it once in a while. Silent Lucidity, would have heard that a few times. May have heard Empire a couple times. But I was shocked when I saw Jeff Tate in concert several years back, and he was doing this album from start to finish. And I was so shocked that because of it being so programmed into how often I listened to it, even though it had been decades, I knew every word. And when one song ended, I already knew what song was coming up next, which that shocked me. I was shocked by that. The fact that it had been so long since I had heard that and I still remembered that. I don't even know if I could do that with other albums. So I don't know why I remembered it with that one. But, sometimes music is what it is. It can trigger memories, and that can be a wonderful thing. So anyway, sorry, I am way off on a tangent here. Please be good to each other out there. Let's make this world better than it is right now. Accept people. I've seen so many shows lately, some call-in shows that I watch, where it always comes back to people complaining about trans, for one. Why do you care? Why do you care? See that person over there? They're living their life. You let them live their life. You acknowledge them for how they're living their life, for how they want to be identified. As long as they're not doing anything bad, harming anyone else, they're not harming themselves. Let them live. Let them live their life without making them a political scapegoat. They're humans. Treat them as such. I know some amazing people who are trans. And yes, I use that word again, but they are very amazing people. And I would much rather talk to them than any transphobe. Just grow up. Grow up. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for making it this far. And until next time, everybody, take care. And don't forget, keep your eyes to the sky or all around, because you never know what you might miss if you're just staring at your phone. Take care.